Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Folksu channel and the Guitar Ladder System, which can be ordered at stevezookguitars.com. Just scroll down the home page, 199, 100 studies. Do not send them all at once. Hey, this is really a nice guitar. Now I put some new strings on this. Let the plane go by there. I put some new strings on this yesterday, so they're still stretching out. But this is one of the best values in a guitar. I'll tell you, great guitar values are very rare because these big companies have spent so many hundreds of millions of dollars on branding and marketing. Everybody's a little brainwashed, but the great guitars are not easy to find, the great value. This is a made in Japan Alvarez 5044, but it's a variant of the model 5044. They're not all the same. That's unique. It's got wood on the back from Brazil. It's got a signature inside. It's made in Japan in the 70s. Action is super low and cozy, really nice, which is indicative of a really great angle, great neck angle into the guitar. It's got a few little minor dings and stuff. But it's kind of like a copy of a D35 with a three-piece back. But to my ear, and I've been buying and selling guitars for 35, 40 years, I like Martin D35s, but they don't have as much, it's kind of hard to explain, but they don't have as much organic bloom and air and definition in the mid bass and the bass. That's where most dreadnoughts are very weak. The bass tends to, due to kind of phase coherence, phase distortion problems. But these older, you can't fake the great tone and voice of 50-year-old wood. And like I said, this back is wood from Brazil. This guitar actually reminds me of a really good Martin D45 meets a great Japanese guitar. This one has a signature inside. I think it's Yamada, but this is rare. It's got the abalone inlay on the top. Really good piece of wood on the top, and like I said, the tone. I'm not trying to perform here. Just want you to hear it. But it's got these, if you can find one of these are really rare. They have so much more organic bloom in the mid-range, mid-bass, and bass. It's not just thuddy, I don't think tone gets much better than that. Again, the setup. People that buy my guitars have good ears because they can hear. I recently sold a really rare Epiphone acoustic, which this guitar reminds me of that a little bit. And you have to be able to hear the difference. Now I'm just using a $100 Zoom Q3, nothing special. But yeah, there's so much the overtones if you can find a good made in Japan Alvarez. But the 5044 like this with the Brazilian back is really rare, and just like I said, the neck angle, the neck into the body here is so beautifully done and has not changed over time. That the action's really low. There's still more saddle, but this does not need anything. It just sounds incredible. And it's got a nice hard case. This is a guitar of a lifetime for somebody. I mean, it's that. I would put this in the top, 4 or 5 acoustics I've had the last 35, 40 years. It's got definition in the mid bass, bass, and mid range, and treble. Just an orchestral bloom, just beautiful. Yeah, this is like I said, the thing that people need to understand about guitars, especially guitars made 50 years ago, that there's variations on models even with the same name. They're not all the same. Because I just recently sold a really rare made in Japan acoustic Epiphone that had a model name that was repeated down the road with another model that wasn't anywhere close. So people have to understand that. But yeah. I mean, I've sold a lot of Martin D35s. I dig them. I think they're cool. I used one on my CD, but they don't have the air and the organic bloom and the overtones of a guitar like this. Like I said, this has got a beautiful setup. Just a beautiful tone. And again, I'm using a $100 Zoom Q3 with small cheap mics, nothing else. That tone just crystal clear, but also with nice woody organic bloom. Not a performance here, just showing this guitar. But yeah, and I don't know, there's nothing better than old wood, and the Brazilian wood on the back on this really brings out the organic, air and overtone and definition. So to me, this is, a better guitar than even like a Martin D35, which I've sold Martin D35s for anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500 depending on the year and the condition and whatnot. But if you can find a guitar like this, they really have a sound, and they're hard to find. What a beautiful tone, huh? But yeah, I think that's what it is a guitar like this has that orchestral presentation. And I've noticed the 5044s, that I haven't had that many of these, by the way, that have the signature always sound a ton better. I think they spent a lot of time on this guitar. It's got old wood. This guitar is like from the 70s. Made in Japan. The quality is just off the charts. So I like Martin, and I've had a few good ones, but they sound a little bit dull when you compare them to a guitar like this. This guitar has that crystal clarity, but also the definition, air and warmth and organic bloom. that mid-range and mid-bass, which is the weakness of most dreadnought guitars, but not this one. Yeah, really, I'm very impressed by this guitar. I don't have much in my nails, really. But yeah. Yeah, great setup on this. So again, not a performance, just showing the guitar. It's got a nice hard case that goes with it. And like I said, the setup. People don't realize, especially when you find a guitar that's 40, 50 years old, when the action is low and really easy to play, and there's a decent amount of saddle left, that means a really good neck angle into the guitar. Yeah, really rare, model 5044. Very few of these made. Wood from Brazil in the back. This is really a nice guitar. It's always fun for me to get stuff like this, but it's always very difficult to let it go because I love guitar and I'm really into it. But yeah, this needs to get to a good home. But yeah, this has got a really good top on it. Like I said, this guitar reminds me some of like a super high-end, $10,000 Martin, D45, but an older one, which would be a lot more than 10, 12,000. It'd be very pricey, way beyond that. But yeah, this is an incredible guitar. Really has a voice. Anyway, strings are stretching a little bit. But yeah, people need to have really good ears to realize the value I bring to the table. I really know guitars. I work really hard to find great guitars. And, if spending around $1,500 is in your budget, this is a hard guitar to beat. What a great growl, huh? This is one hell of a box. If you're interested, text me 714-548-0385 or email me stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's the number 7, not 7 spelled out. And if you want pics, you can text me 714-548-0385. I can send you some pics, text them to you. Yeah, this is really a very special guitar. Just sounds unbelievable. All right, folks, take care. Let's all keep the positive faith. Ciao.